So, well, as far as what? No, it's I don't. I'm not. I'm not doing like a thing where I'm saying. I don't even want to repeat that. Um. Uh. So. I believe that everybody. What if you're not? What if they're not still watching after this? After now. Make two. I believe that everyone chooses. Everyone has a choice whether they whether they have a whether they're hateful or jealous or envious or fearful. Well, much more than that. Like whether they're a superhero, whether they have magical powers, whether they shoot lightning bolts out their eyes and maybe they shoot lightning bolts out their fingers. Maybe Maybe it's healing electric, which I have just made. I can literally see it. Which is reminding me of what I'm talking. Which is reminding me of what I'm explaining, which is that everybody chooses. I call it free will harmonization, and from my understanding, it is a primary part of what a being. I mean, if you want to look at spirit in such a definitive way, which as a human being, it is very enjoyable and very helpful to do. And as a spirit, I can't stand it. I can't stand it when people do that. But, you know, both understandings are very worthwhile. And how a being harmonizes is a choice. Their choice. It is always their choice how they harmonize. Yeah, I used to get into these positions where I would sort of hear like I would hear like you harmonize with so and so, and it just made me feel like shit, and I get upset and think, gosh, I harmonize with this, and I just wander around in it for a while, like I'm just in this thing that I don't like, and that is not harmonization, and I just get getting hit by that for years. And after a while, I realized that that's not harmonization. Well, I learned that that's not harmonization. And once I learned that, that's when I can see it. Like I can see it well. I mean, if I was gonna give a fair perspective, I would say I see it very well. And then if I was going to give a refined perspective, I would say I see it in a satisfactory way. And then no. Give you everything. I remember how I used to try and give everything to beings around me, and sort of throw parts of my life away. I just sort of giving in. Well, that's how I fell into programming in the first place. It was sort of one silly idea after another, and every once in a while, I was just about silly enough to pick it up. Once I picked it up, it just sort of like hung around and started attacking me. And yeah, and I always see afterwards, like, or I've, upon hindsight, I see that it's all bollocks, literally. It's all bollocks. Trust and harmonization.